Richard Madden, welcome to the IMDb show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Let's break it down for anyone that hasn't seen the show yet. What is Bodyguard all about?
So, I play Whitney Houston.
Well, excuse me if I don't faint.
And I'm kidding. It's not a remake of the film, it's a different thing.
Can't you answer straight just once?
I play David Budd, who's a protection officer to foreign dignitaries and members of Parliament, and I get assigned to looking after the Home Secretary.
Mum, this is P.S. Budd.
Pleasure to meet you, Mum.
I'm late for a meeting. She's got an agenda to heighten fear and to seize power.
And that's where it gets interesting because we have very opposing political views, but I need to be technically prepared to take a bullet for someone who I'd rather see dead.
That interview you did you mean what you said?
I don't need you to vote for me, only to protect me.
The season finale broke UK audience records. What was it about the script that you were like, that's my next move?
You know, if I do a job, I end up reading that script 50 or 60 times. So if I don't want to read it straight away when I've finished it, then I'm probably not going to want to read it next week or the week after or 4 months into shooting. And with this, I finished episode 3 and went straight back to episode 1 and started again. So that's usually a good sign for me of like, yeah, you need to do this one.
Looks like the Home Secretary couldn't be in safer hands.
I'm pretty sure every actor worth their salt went up for this role. What do you think you did that got you this role?
I think I got a really easy ride with this one, to be fair, because I'd worked with Jed Mercurio before. We did his adaptation of Lady Chatterley's Lover a few years before, so I just had a coffee with Jed about it. I'm so spoiled that I didn't have to But Jed knows my work really well. He knows what I'm like, and I really responded to the script, so it was kind of quite organic from that point of view of like, okay, let's do this.
Rest assured, Mum, I'll do what's required.
All right, let's talk about another new movie that you have coming out in 2019.
Yes.
Rocketman.
Yes.
It's one and only Elton John's biopic. You played John Reed, which was Elton's manager.
And first boyfriend.
What was it that got you involved in this film?
It was a great script again, which goes from really dramatic, intense scenes into a song and dance number, which is telling a whole different part of the story.
You mean it has like music breakout moments?
Oh yeah.
Oh, for real?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
It does.
How's your singing voice?
Not great. And it's going to be a wild ride. But Taron Egerton, who plays Elton John,
but he's good at everything.
He's pretty damn good at everything, and he's a pretty brilliant singer. That's what actually really got me on board. I met Dexter Fletcher, the director, for lunch, and I said, can Taron sing? And he said, here, put these in. And I put these earphones in and listened to Taron singing Rocketman, and I got goosebumps from it, and I just heard the song new, like I'd never heard it before.
So I'm pretty sure you can't go anywhere without being asked about Game of Thrones, and here is no different. Ever get bored talking about it? Like, be honest with me.
No, I'm not bored about talking about the show, to be fair, because, I mean, I love the show. I'm kind of still honoured to have been a part of the show.
So now you get to watch it as a fan, or are you still like watching it as a Stark?
I kind of forget that I was in it in ways.
Do you?
Yeah, because I'm on board with these characters and how the story's moved on so much. It's kind of like last season when you're watching it and they talk about Robb Stark.
Robb, I write to you today with heavy heart.
You're like, yeah, that character, Robb Stark. I'm like, oh no, that's me. I played that character.
There sits the only king I mean to bend my knee to. The King of the North!
What is your favourite thing that you took home from your Game of Thrones experience?
I snuck a couple of things away from set.
What'd you steal?
Because they can't take back from me now. The map markers from a Lannister one, a Stark one, because you know, if you've seen Thrones, I spend a lot of time standing over maps, talking about map stuff.
Are you sure about this?
No.
And also there's one scene where I think it might actually be a sex scene where I'm in this kind of gorgeous big dressing gown. So that went in my suitcase and I took it home. I mean, I don't wear it around the house.
Do you wear it?
No, I don't wear it around the house.
Come on, be honest. Have you worn it around the house?
I've tried to, but the sleeves are down to here. So you just knock things over all the time.
Perhaps I've made a terrible mistake.